All right, so do people judge us by the clothing that we wear, and should we even care? So I have to say, I was hesitant to do the video because I know there's a lot of strong belief systems and thoughts around this topic. I know this because I speak to my students and our alumni and a lot of employers, and a lot of them come at me with these belief systems about what should be in the world, right? Like sometimes employers will say, I just wish my folks dressed more professionally, but I can't say anything to them. And then sometimes team members, employees, and students and alumni will say, I don't really know, should I be wearing more fancy clothes? Should I be dressing up, down? What is business casual, especially after the pandemic? You know, are yoga pants business casual, right? Is this business casual, button down or polo? And these are all good discussions and debates, but I wanted to share an interesting aspect of the subconscious mind and neuroscience that might shift our perspective on this. So there's a body of literature around there, and there's been different discussions on this. So you can probably find articles saying, yes, this is right on, and other articles saying, no, we don't think so. But I mention this because I've noticed it true in my own life, and I've noticed it experientially true when I've spoken to my students, my entrepreneurs, my leaders, and they have adopted this. There's something that they would call embodied cognition. And this is the idea that when we embody a certain persona, whether it's dress or even if we're like holding a cup of coffee and it's warm, or we're holding a glass of iced tea and it's cold, our brains sort of code warmth or maybe chill or cold, or if we're sitting in a comfortable chair, we might feel more comfortable in a room. We embody that very cognition that we are experiencing. This is why sometimes you'll hear folks say, wow, when I really got dressed in clothing that I felt fit me well, and again, this can be for whoever. Like this doesn't mean you have to be wearing a suit or a certain style or anything else. This can be you expressing yourself, and however you feel really good, then we tend to show up with more confidence. We feel we look better. We feel like we're really expressing our unique personality and our identity, and we move through the world differently because of that. We actually feel more confident, so others may perceive us that way. So if we know this, then this moves away from becoming like a breakdown belief system of what other people shouldn't be thinking into more of a breakthrough strategy for how we can hack that confidence conversation, that self-worth or that imposter syndrome, right? We can sometimes say, wow, I'm gonna really make this work for me, not against me. And I can tell you, like for me, I love comfortable dress clothes. I don't believe that dress or business or whatever clothing has to be uncomfortable. If it is, I'll say you're not getting the most comfortable clothing, because there's stuff out there that's comfortable. Like even this dress, very comfy. I mean, it almost feels like I'm wearing pajamas. You might say, no, it doesn't look like that, but it feels very comfortable. So I believe in buying things that you feel really good in and that are comfortable. And this was like $15 on Amazon. So this was not a very expensive piece of clothing. And then you just notice yourself embodying that cognition. Like, wow, this is comfortable. I feel good in this. I feel like this is expressing my style. And that shows up in how I move through the world and my day. So knowing this, knowing that many times how we present is reflective of the energy that we create in our environment, right? We talk about energy a lot. I write about energy. I wrote about it in the book, Chief Energy Officer. That energy conveys clarity, confidence, focus. I'm capable, I'm strong, I can do this, I'm resilient, right? And that can sometimes come down to how we dress and how we present, and that's unique for everybody. So I wanted to kind of offer this as a way to shift out of the conversation of, are people dressing the way we think they should, and more, are we embodying that cognition, that confidence, that clarity in how we present to the world so that we can leverage our leadership and we can make incredible strides in our life.